Amon's Cybernetics tree is all about summoning his weapons. He already summons them in his hands to, slap people in the face, but he can actually also summon autonomous drones. So you can have a floating sword, a floating axe, and a floating hammer, kind of tag teaming up against all the adversity that you come across. Fun thing about Amon is that he actually gets what's called the Forge skill, and the Crucible's Forge skill, which is a secondary action skill, will actually see him take both axes, snap them together, and throw them at his enemies. It'll go out, it'll return, and it'll hit and damage people in both directions. And if it hits any of those axes, it'll also cause massive explosions.
For Amon's Cybernetics tree, this really focuses in on his axes, both fire and ice. You have augments that allow you to change out the types. So not only can you throw the axes, which is what you start with, you can also change it to throw hammers, and you can even throw some swords. So for example, if you decide to stick with the axes, you have one where if you throw the ice one, you can actually pierce through enemies.
Amon's Crucible sees him take out two elemental axes. One is fire and one is frost that you can chuck into your enemies to deal massive elemental damage. And if you end up killing them, they'll actually explode.
What makes Amon's Crucible a really cool skill to use is it kind of sells this sensation of being this big hulking Viking when you're going around with your two Forgeaxes, and you got one with fire, you got one in ice, and being able to just throw them around, pick them up, and chain it between enemies is something that feels really cool to do.